So the last two recordings I am going to upload immediately to YouTube. I'm also live, so they can't say that they did it first and I was just copying them, because that's what they're going to go for. I've been doing this since I came back home. When was this? Enabling her to just spam judgment constantly. Usually it just pops up, like the date and time. January, February, March, April, May. May 23rd. Oh, right. Why am I chopping? Silly bear. Silly bear. Alright. First phase complete. By which I, of course, mean second phase complete. Imagine if we could stack the same trinket still. Let's see. So these are going to be at the bottom no matter what, I assume. Pretty nice for our grave robber, as are the kitchen knives. Don't know what that was. An hour and 50, right? That was the one. An hour and 15. So this is definitely when I rearranged my rooms. So oh, right. Start here, I think. Shimmering powders are actually going to be an outstanding combat item here. Wait, did he not? Because he didn't start his turn there. Ah, that's a shame. Okay. Well, that might just mean I have to put the leper up in the second spot there. Nah, that's a waste. Okay. Boy, some stress piling on him now too. All right. Right, uploading. Sorry, if I seem out of it, or I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm like thinking, and I'm like doing this, it's because they're talking, and I'm trying to listen and pay attention for as much information as I possibly can, so I can relay it back to the stream, so I can relay it to my YouTube channel, anyone. It doesn't matter. That's a really nice smoke bomb, and then I think they're uploading on TikTok, by the way. I think that's what they're actually doing. Oh, damn it. Okay. Under there at least. North there. You get a blind, unfortunately. Alright. Nice miss. Videos. That's really helpful. Down to the bottom. Ooh, they're saying, okay, now you're being controlled. No, I'm not. Let's see. Why do they keep saying your brain is not your own? And stuff like that. Retribution looking good. We hope that cap scores pretty soon. Not quite yet, though. I guess I'm just going to one. It's unfortunate that a lot of these posts are being wasted on the meat. What was that one again? Oh, damn it. Alright. There's always a complication with this fight. Arranged my room. I think I spoke shortly about that, but I'm... dodge plus. Damn it. Alright. Just hanging out. Talking somewhat about invasive BCI. Oh, pure what's oh. I gotta do that. Yeah, administration is the way to go here. Talking about invasive BCI. That way we can get the fully stacked judgment to hopefully apply a bird to the harvest child. More so in the next video as I've been streaming. This entire time. This entire time. More information. The entire next video. No, you're not.
Alright, we'll be back up to the front again, which is certainly not ideal. I think I can lunge here, that feels safe.
Oh no, I have to mark that, otherwise comments are disabled, which is weird.
That's nice. Alright.
Next.
Here's our full judgment hit.
Add subtitles.
That is outstanding.
Your video is currently processing. Please check back later. Okay. Add an end screen, add cards, checks. Checking if your video contains any copyrighted content. Visibility.
I'm gonna have to deal with it, so you'll probably use this now. He resisted it. That sucks. I suppose I could move forward, but I don't think I need to do that. I think that's the better play. I think he's gonna do this.
Right.
Yes, have a drop.
About an hour.
Creative or post opportunity.
About an hour.
We can actually heal.
Oops.
Incredible, but no, I think we do that. Big time.
And now.
Very nice.
Create.
This is hunger, unfortunately.
So
that's 2 more hunger triggers. Leopard will be able to get heal up, though, I think, unless he gets the hunger again. Okay. Come on, buddy. Nice! Good stuff.
Open. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. No.
Actually got a change recently as well. Allows you to stack the bottles as well as your relics. Good stuff. Alright, so it's probably not possible to use this very well. I guess this would benefit the leopard,
uploading.
But I think I'd much rather have his debuff resistance instead of healing given, so I think we just built this. Unfortunately. Pretty sure we do that.
This video, open.
Dump this, probably dump this. This is all feeling pretty good, man. You've got a hell of a run going.
I guess I'll just have to wait.
Hell yeah.
That's weird. Oh well, it's like an hour.
So of course any mystery nodes are not hero shrines now.
Strange.
Now that we have been able to scout all of those. Might still want to consider them. Another warhorn, my god. I think we can take that, yeah.
How is it slander? I don't even know your name, dude.
And then I never forget it again. Like, I guess I could use revenge or something, but I'm really never tempted to use that either, so.
I can't confirm that because I can't see you. All I know is that you're talking in my head.
I'm going to try to avoid doing
Tell me how.
too much movement while I've got the consecration on the board.
They said you have a screen. You can literally do everything that we're doing. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, okay, you're trying to frame me for what you're doing while literally saying I could do what you're doing. You make no sense. Ever.
Should probably go for a bolster or two. I still have the hero goal of trying to use bolster twice in one fight.
Oh,
so
I get a subscriber. Cool. That's fine. Oh.
2% chance for a turn start.
Oh, they hurt me, by the way, by giving me brain zaps whenever they think that I'm thinking something that's a lie or something they don't like. Like, hey, did Charlie subscribe to your channel? And I'm just not thinking anything, just scrolling by, and they're just all like, oh, she didn't respond, so it has to mean that she's like denying the fact that she is accepting what we say.
Let that rip, and then there you go, buddy. The block plus for you too. It's probably Solemnity time after that.
And they're all talking about how they're using NASA resources to attack civilians and to investigate them and read their minds.
Excuse me.
So NASA, I'm calling out to you. What are you doing?
For the rest of us. And there's the fucking meltdown.
I've been reporting this to the FBI, to the NSA, to you, NASA, specifically. Was it because I went to Christmas dinner with the Barclay family and Dan was talking about something that they were working in outer space?
Oh my god, I think she's gonna heal.
I am so just not confused, but yeah, not understanding why this is even a thing, why this is happening. I'm just gonna keep it super simple. I don't have any training. I don't have the technology, to my understanding, to be able to do any of the things that they're going to claim that I was doing. And then if they end up killing me because they're like, oh, it's you, it's definitely you, they're just going to say I was in a state of paranoia or panic or thinking that it was them, because out of all the people in the entire world, me, Brian Lee Thorne in California, Apple Valley, California, is the person that they're going to come out all the way from Connecticut across the entire country thinking it's me. And they're going to kill me and then say, sorry, I didn't, you're not who I thought you were. That's what they're going to say. You know what? I'm going to tell you everything that they're going to say on this stand, because they are going to be pulled in for questioning, because they're going to try to become the people who out the technology. They are piggybacking off of me. They're saying they already outed it, and I just don't know what I'm talking about. They said everyone in the entire world already knows what's going on. I'm just the only person who doesn't. The joke is on me. The joke is on Brian Lee Thorne. I go by Brianna, thank you very much, but you know, they're using my dead name in order to, you're a pedophile. That's why we're doing it, or that's why someone did it. No, they say women can't be pedophiles, or they're denying that I am because I'm too pretty, or too nice, or too kind. Whatever. Fact of the matter is, I am not. And your false accusations because you don't like me have no merit because you have no proof. They're going to say, I saw it. I know what I saw. And they're going to be as firm as they possibly can. But being firm in your beliefs does not make it the truth. It may make it easier for other people to accept why you're delusional and deranged because you full-heartedly believe it. But it doesn't mean that they believe you. And it doesn't mean that they are on your side just because they say, okay, we get it. Just gets them off your back, because that's all you actually want, you filthy narcissist. All you want is them to stop harping on you for having no proof, because I just know it, right? Because you're psychic? Is that what you're going for? You're psychic. Wow. You can just read minds, and you're going to prove it, aren't you? You're going to prove that you can read that judge's mind, what they're thinking. You're going to prove what that lawyer is thinking, what they're hiding right now, what's under the table, what's in that person's mind right now. And then you're going to come forward, barging through the doors like nope, they lied. See right here on the screen? This is what we found.
He came through. Let's see, I think this is still Hugh.
And now they're saying she got it. So I guess I have everything right. everything's true. Because I have the scan to prove that there was a chip inside of me. I posted that on my YouTube channel. I have the scans to prove that there were infections inside my body that couldn't have come. I'm not going to explain why, but they couldn't have come from the places that the doctor said that they came from, because I never did the things that they said needed to be done in order to get those types of infections. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, let's just say it. I am submissive, and I had H. pylori, and I'm pretty sure I still have it. And H. pylori is an infection. It's a parasite that comes from eating poop, basically, from another thing that is infected with that disease, with that thing. It's not. It just is not is the thing, you know. So I do not eat ass, for one, and I can prove that through memory mapping, just for starters. But if I'm dead, who's going to be able to prove that, right? So there's just no way. And it's reoccurring over and over and over again. I keep going back to the doctor to get antibiotics. Look at this. Look at this. I keep going back to get antibiotics, to get omeprazole. What is this? Metronidazole, whatever. Omeprazole, clarithromycin, and I don't even remember what that is. I ripped off the tag or something. And famotidine, acid reducer, antibiotics, acid reducer, pain relief, whatever, like over and over and over again for the same thing. And I'm on camera basically 24/7. I don't have anyone over to the house, and I don't leave to go out anywhere to meet anyone to be able to do that. Okay? And they're probably going to say, well, you probably went to the bathroom and ate your own shit. Well, can you prove it? Why would they? Why would they need to? Over an infection. Their defense is going to be so nitpicky. So there are going to be so many cracks that they're going to have to fill with this little split cunt hair. Sorry, excuse the foul language. But they're just whatever they're planning to do, if they even are planning to do anything at all, is going to be so dry. There's not going to be anything to it. But if I'm dead, who's going to be speaking out for me? My family, for one. Friends online, because I don't have any in person. I don't go out anywhere to meet anybody. I just don't. Yeah. So it's not me. I'm sitting here talking about it for 2 years. My old Facebook account got hacked into, and they tried to get it removed off of Facebook completely because I was talking about it. I was talking about iJert. I posted a research paper that they had posted online on Google that I found. And it got removed off Facebook. And I have something pending with Facebook to, like, what is it? You can kind of like veto it in a way, like say, hey, have this like looked into and see if it's appropriate for it to actually have been posted. They haven't gotten back to me about it at all since. What else? Oh, they're saying it's because they're in Mark Zuckerberg's head, by the way. What else?
I think we're gonna go for the easy route here, or the quote-unquote easy route here.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can really add to this. It's literally just talking about the same thing every single day. It's tiring, and I don't have I don't know. I don't have the energy for it. I'd rather be spending my time like actually living my life, and just sitting in front of the computer talking about it every single day is not going to get me anywhere. It's not going to get me, like, I'm not looking for subscribers to make money. I'm not trying to say, fund me so I can look into this and probably not even find anything. And then everyone's just going to be looking at me like, did you actually spend the money where you were supposed to? I'm not interested in skepticism. I'm not interested in getting tips, like money tips. I'm not interested in getting what I would prefer if anyone wanted to support me, to help me. And if you were planning to give me money, just put that money towards the investigation yourself, because they are watching me full-heartedly. Eyes are on me and around my entire vicinity. So I need someone who's not connected to me to investigate, to look into everything that I've been talking about, the BCI, photon particle transcranial magnetic stimulating reversed BCI, basically saying that consciousness is light, like blips on a radar, and they're playing connect the dots with them. Connecting this person's mind to this person's mind, and then saying, oh, you're schizophrenic. And then they go and they say, and then these people go into the hospital and say, hey, I'm hearing people talk to me. And they're so adamant that they're real people, but they can't prove it. They just say, sorry, like you're schizophrenic, you should be on medication. And these people go insane. And they get violent. And they're so hardy to prove themselves to everyone around them that they just make themselves out to look crazy. I'm not about that. If you're one of those people and you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm on your side. I'm going to help you. If you are adamant, completely certain that no doubt in your mind could ever play into the fact that they're not real people, then you and I are dealing with the same thing. Maybe you pissed someone off, or someone who's intelligent, has technological knowledge that they can just use against you. I'm not entirely sure how to prove who, but there's got to be someone in your life who has that kind of training and background. They're going to be the first people who are looked at.
We're gonna have a bolster out here, unfortunately. I think we just need to maybe Bella to reduce their speed, and then might be able to bolster the next round ahead of their attack. I'm gonna get him out of this spot, so he's not getting hit by everything.
Oh, and by the way, this technology, if it even is technology to begin with,
feels a little better. Okay.
It's a cheat. This is a cheat for people who want to go someplace in life. Because you can get information from other people. Like, hey, the answer to that test is this, 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 this. They can tell you if you want to be a doctor. That's probably the hardest profession for people to try to cheat. You can cheat your exams to get in. But once people start realizing, hey, you're a very bad doctor, you should know this, what are you doing? And then they get fired. That's basically what's going on. It's very much a... This job is very much needed. It needs to be filled, but no one wants to go to school for it. So hey, you want to make some money? Do this for me and I'll get you in. And then they suck at the job because they don't actually know what they're doing.
That is awful. Our leper has been pretty ineffective so far, unfortunately. Especially with him being the...
So it's basically a career cheat. You can look into the minds of actually knowledgeable doctors. I think that's why a lot of them are bald. The ones who have no hair. And they probably feel warmth or like
It's
zaps,
just gonna have to pass through and stress heal, which is terrible.
because people are looking into their mind for the information that they need to pass their exams. How do they get that information? They map out your brain in entirety, every single thought, substructure, anything that can release any sort of hormone. They're watching it, and they get the imaging from your minds, because it's a BCI, like they're gonna see imaging. So they'll ask you a question, and if you don't answer them, they'll just keep zapping you until you give them what they want. It's torture.
Yeah, administration would do it to remove the DOT, and I guess I could have done that a minute ago, but jeez, man. Alright, I think he's dead. There we go, goodness.
Every single time that I try to say something nice and kind and genuine, they're literally taking it from me. And they act all pissed off about it, like, oh my fucking god, like, I can't believe that they're doing this, But it's reversed.
Alright, let's get rid of some of these dark angles.
Ask people how they were before they met me.
I don't think I need that one. I don't think I'm gonna go with the sickening silence.
Because this wasn't a thing before I went to Connecticut.
I need those anymore. Let's get
not with them anyway.
I guess I don't think I need any more space actually, I think we're right. Go cash.
These people are going to deny anything because they are manipulators. They are narcissistic manipulators. So if I die, or when I die, the people that I've named, they need to get memory mapping done so you can see what they've been doing. Because they're lying. You need to have it court ordered, because that's the only way to tell for certain. Memory mapping, BCI technology.
Make some space here. I'm going to use the crow's nest or the collector's chandelier. I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. Hoping I don't need the slime hole.
It's not the government. And they just shot me because they don't like what I just said. They want everyone looking at the government, not civilians. Because maybe the government doesn't even know this is possible. Maybe this is new, up-and-coming technology that is being revamped. You know, BCI technology isn't exactly new, but it can always be expanded upon. And now they're saying I'm taking their vocabulary.
Not to want to start with that concentration just about every time. Hey, Grouch. Definitely bolstering again. Yikes. I like a smoke bomb here. I feel like I nailed that. Thank you for the prime. Welcome on in. Appreciate it.
They're saying, feel that? Yeah, you're not in pain now because you're doing something that we want. And I like it. And then they suddenly just say, kill that stink ass. And they just pretend like I'm hurting them because they're saying something I don't like.
Boy, that's stress.
I have been streaming this the entire time. They're taking snippets for themselves, and then they're trying to frame it on me, and then they're trying to say this, that, and the other thing, but they refuse to get anyone legal out here. They know who I am. How else do they know what I'm thinking, what that look means, and what I'm saying? I already said we're not.
Reflection, that's the one. And boom. Wow. Nice.
They literally think all they have to do is say the complete opposite of what I'm saying, just to win.
Actually, let's take a little bit of time to stress.
It's not me, it's her. Yeah, with what background? What knowledge? What brain capacity, even? I might be literate because I read and I like to Google stuff, but I'm not like genius level anything. I can't just take this and this and put them together and make something completely new that I exactly know what it's going to be. I can't do that.
You have a hoarder at the end of this, actually. That's pretty nice. Got 100 relics, too. No, Crusader as well. It's like.
Yeah, I realize you actually are doing what you said you were doing. And you're being quiet because I'm outing it. I am outing it. You're not.
For the relationships.
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? That's what I'm gonna do when I make it obvious that they're the ones talking. I'm just gonna be on, because that's how they see me. That's how they portray me, as a bitch. So you want me to be a bitch? I will be. Oh, here we go again. Blah, 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 blah. No, don't you do that. How dare you? Oh my god. What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ.
Actually, let's get that.
I am gonna kill. And now they're saying I raped them. They're saying I raped them. Or something. Like, no. I'm submissive. I like men. I'm transgender and I consider myself straight. Okay? No, I did not rape you or your baby.
Hashtag soon.
They keep saying, like, it's proven because people overheard it. They keep saying it's proven because they're sticking together. Like, they're literally friends. Of course they're going to say that they're going to stick together when I'm outing them for something like this. Sorry, that wasn't very obvious. Okay, something like this. Excuse me. They keep saying, see that? Baby rape. And now they're claiming it's just their tick. Because they went around Connecticut saying that I was a pedophile. So they had to come back and just retract and say, no, either I'm schizophrenic and I imagined it, or it's a tick. They're literally the types of people that feign mental illness in order to get their way. And the people who are saying it about me, look at their social circle. At the types of people that they are, the types of people that they hang around, and their social circle, and their social circle. Me, I don't have any of that. I don't hang around people who go to the bar all the goddamn time, drinking, partying, picking up dudes, bringing them back to our apartment to fuck without permission, by the way. Going into the bathroom completely blitzed out of their minds on so many different fucking drugs and spewing all over the bathtub for me to clean up. Leaving the entire apartment a train wreck, because your last roommate honestly tried to out you as a manipulative bitch too when you burned down your apartment. You said it was her, she said it was you, and no one wanted to see blah 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 blah, so they just owned up to it because they said, if you say it's me, blah 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 blah. Because you can't cook for shit, Sophie. They do it on purpose because they don't want to do anything for themselves. Do it for me. I don't know how. That's them to a T. Literally right now, too, they're just sitting there like, yep, sure, right. And now they're screaming, this bitch needs to die. Oh no, now they're just gonna say, it's my tick.
I like this as well, although, do I like that? I don't.
Now they're saying, dear fucking God, she has no idea what we're doing and why we're doing it.
Hold off on that for now. That's probably another level of horror, unfortunately. Oh, that's not good at all. Probably have to bolster
They're
that
so
again.
ambiguous with who they're talking about too. They keep saying it's not me, or it's not you, or it's her, or it's him. They never use names unless it's pointed at me. Ever. I'm the only one who ever throws out Sophia's name, or Tommy's name, or Richard's name, or Amanda's name.
No more dodge for you, buddy. That might be a meltdown. Oh my God. That's
Yeah,
so close. Okay.
they're only ever pointing the finger at me. Me. It's all me. I'm the mastermind. It's one single person that's doing all of this. All of it.
I think this sheriff's about to melt down the Vestal, dude. That is awful.
I'm not talking to you, by the way. Pretending that we're having some sort of video communication. It will be, but it won't be in mine.
Look at this lady.
They're saying it's going to be in their brain. When they get their scan done, it's going to be them talking to me as if I'm there. But I'm not. Because they're going to keep saying, well, you're not who I thought you were. Because they're talking to someone else pretending that it's me.
She's furious. Yeah, I love it.
Like in person, I'm assuming they're filming. They're pretending it's a skit. A play, if you will. Like they're mocking me and like it's not actually happening, but it is. Once people from their stream with whatever they're producing see what I'm doing here, they're gonna know.
That's the heel coming up. Go ahead and fix him up, will you? And use this too, why not? There you go. All better. We'll chop, unfortunately. She'll do this actually, yeah.
Now they're saying, everybody be quiet. She's making herself out to be crazy.
Should be fine though.
When it comes out, you'll all know. And I'm sorry, it's probably happened to someone that you know, and you're probably going to feel really fucking shitty for ignoring them. But yeah. These people have killed to keep it a secret, and they kill with it. But it's got to work so specifically. Apparently, you got to do everything that they say. You have to listen to everything that they say and believe it too. It's got to work with your brain. And if you just ignore them, well, they can't do anything. What do I see? Yeah, they started to do it right there. Because they were pissed off that I was talking about the thing.
Please, God, please don't do it. I'm begging you, man at arms. So you learn from the lever. He's got to figure it out. All right, yeah, they removed rope meltdowns.
All right, so.
Right, cool. We're good to go.
That's almost done. Stop faking a tick, they say. Because I'm just. That's not a tick. They keep saying it's because she faked a mental illness. I never faked anything. Okay. I've been to therapy and psychiatrists multiple times, and they continued to try to diagnose me with schizophrenia because I kept saying I was hearing people talk. They never wanted to explore it. They never wanted to. They never even asked me what are these people saying, or like what are they doing, like none of that. And I was going for the same for the purpose to explore trauma in my life. And when I finally got a doctor who listened to what I was experiencing and why, they diagnosed me with PTSD, not schizophrenia, because it's controlled. It is always the same. It is panic inducing, but there are steps that I can take in order to control them, which is why sometimes this is the hardest part, but I have to be completely honest about it because there's no other thing to do. I was diagnosed with PTSD because I was abused a lot as a kid, as a young adult, teenager, full adults. Basically my entire life I've been hit, I have been choked, I have been beaten with a belt by lovers as well as family. Hit across the face, blah blah blah. Basically forced into a submission where I have no choice. I've been raped. I've been almost sold as a sex slave. I got trapped in a drug house, and probably the thing that saved me was the fact that police came through because it was a drug house. Police had responded to another call. We all ran out the back freaking the fuck out, and then literally the next day police were called to our house to come do a walkthrough. So yeah. I have PTSD from being targeted. Yes. I have PTSD from being on camera from my ex-boyfriend who used to spy on me. I have PTSD from being abused and abducted. All of this could play into what I'm talking about and what I'm experiencing, but not really. This is provable, and I'm going to get it proved. Like, all this stuff is real. All of it. How else would I know about it? I never went to school for any of it. How would I know to start Googling photon particle transcranial magnetic stimulating reverse BCI? How would I know? I've never went to school for any of this. I have no technology degree. It's because I'm hearing real people talking to me in my head. I am not psychic. They are not psychic. Okay?
I was really hoping we were going to get a timely amorous activation there. A little speaking of which situation, but no, that's pretty good too.
So I don't know what else to really do, but yeah. That single line of logic is absolutely infallible. How would I know to search up any of this? Like, this is too specific. Photon particle? Like, I'm sitting here thinking, what even is that? I know photon basically means light, so a light particle, but I have to actually think about that and break it down rather than just going, oh, a photon particle.
Very nice to see. Academic studies galore. All right.
And transcranial.
Chapter 3.
I know cranial basically means your head. Cranium, like, that's kind of common knowledge, not exactly, but like transcranial magnetic stimulating reversed BCI. Who would just come up with that? These are real terms, real things that I cannot just come up with from schizophrenia or, PTSD, which is my actual diagnosis, but they're pushing schizophrenia. So I'm also going to stop this recording and post that as well.